Who's hit you the hardest in inside pro wrestling?
Man, I'd probably say Brody King.
Okay.
And
He's one I've heard a couple times, actually.
yeah, he's a legit bad dude. Like, if you ever see any of his music, the hardcore, like God's Hate, like the
Yes.
hardcore band he's in, like that dude just doesn't pretend to be a badass. He's legit been in some brawls. Like he's intense. But I love him.
This has been a big free agent year in wrestling. You've told me how loyal you are to AEW. You even said, you're like, that probably doesn't help my leverage a lot. And he's like, but I love AEW. I want to stay here. Are you still there long term? Like, not asking you to put a date on it or anything, but
Oh yeah.
how is that for you?
No, I'm here long term. Yeah, like it's not like I've have this crazy 8-year contract or anything, but I'm here long term. But it's like, yeah, no, I'm having the time. I'm literally having the time of my life, and then everything I get to do outside of the ring, and everything I get to do for my family, and all these other projects. Like this fall, I'm going to be directing my first full length film, and
Oh,
there's just so much.
fantastic.
There's just so much stuff, man. Like I want to be this. I want to be the poster child to any wrestlers that have so much interest in hobbies outside of just wrestling, where you can work on things. And I feel like AEW gives me that platform. Because, man, you think about it, like, ain't no place they're going to let me go skate with Tony Hawk or climb Mount Everest or go to Nitro Circus and backflip a tricycle. Like, dude, like, come on, man. My life doesn't begin and end with wrestling. So, like, I feel like there's so much I need to do outside to be, like, fulfilled. And AEW gives me everything. So I have zero complaints. And it's so fun to be with a startup company. And if you're as good as you think you are, you can build this from the ground up. A lot of people feel like, oh man, it's a safe bet if I go somewhere else that's established, it's been around for 40 years, 30 years, or whatever. But I feel like if you're as good as you think you are, you can build this house from the ground up. So get to work. So it's just put your head down and bust your ass, like. And I feel like I want to be one of those guys. And you go back to the kids dressing like me for Halloween and stuff. It's cool that you're able to do that with such a new company, and like get so much eyes on it, and it's like fun, and it's just us ground level just putting in the work.